Good morning, folks. How's it going? I'm Foxy, and episode 2 of Banner Saga coming at you right now. It was like every episode I feel like I've got a one-up for a worse intro. Hey guys, what's going on? One of these days I'm gonna find the worst intro and then just stick with it. We left off. We're right in the middle of a fight. We're at the nobleman, and we gotta teach some scalflings a lesson. This, I guess we could have moved our guys around, but this seems as good as any. Look at them. It's going to be a butchery. Oops. What is down? Okay, I was hitting both sticks at the same time. Can we get a sense? How do we get a sense for where they move? Okay, health. Right, I don't want this guy to move too far up, because what is... Well, his defense is pretty high, that's fine. Let's actually... We can move 5 in a straight line. What do these guys got over here? They can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't really get anywhere with willpower. What if we just move up 1 and we let them come to us, right? Stonewall? What is that? Stonewall blocks damage to strength and armor for 1 round. Blocks 3 damage per 1 hit. That's pretty good, but we'll just stay out of their range. Classic first tactical turn is just wait for them to move closer. Why close half the distance and then let them attack? Oh, what does he got? Rally? What is that? Gives 2 willpower to an ally at range. Okay, that's good to know later. Holy smokes, he's strong. Okay. Once we get there, we don't get to undo, hey? No, it doesn't appear to be like that. Okay. Well, I guess we will attack. Is it better to attack his armor or his strength? If his strength, he can't do as much damage. I feel like to attack the armor, we've almost got to... Oh, I see. +1 armor to adjacent allies and self. Thug leader. Oh, he's the leader. Oh, I could have attacked somebody else. Oh, I see. We really put some mustard on this baby. What is... We could smash like that. We've got the Warhawk coming, and he's going to do a good chunk of damage, too. So maybe... What is his turn? No, we've got our Shield Banger coming up, and I think I'm going to position him to block. So we've just got to make it through that one turn of that one helmet guy there, whichever one he is. Willpower? Yeah, let's... Too bad I can't do both, hey? He's only got 3 willpower. We do have a lot of willpower. Let's put some mustard on this baby and just smoke him. Oh, he hits back. That is good to know. I'm going to put myself here, because it's not going to cost me willpower. And end turn, and hopefully that's going to channel some of these guys to move over to him. Oh, that's so depressing. How come I don't get more movement? That must be by design. Lame. Okay, that's bad news, bears. Okay. I can get there and do... Okay, I can see I kind of planned the amount of damage I can do, right? Right. So do I want to focus some of these guys? I might. Let's see. Eric goes after... he's going to get attacked by that. We've got the Shield Banger, though. Let's do this. And see how much juice I can put on this. Maybe not the best use. Ouch. The hits really seem to look like they hurt. Okay, so Eric doesn't necessarily want to be here. He can move around maybe. And hit. Oh yeah, an attack. And we can put some spice on this puppy. Take him down. That's good. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see. One guy goes. It's probably going to be better if I come up here and hit this guy, right? What do I want to do? What do I want to achieve, right? I feel like I should take this guy down. Because our shield banger is going to come around. Oops, we don't need to put anything extra on that. Our Warhawk's going to come around. And I think we can position him to hit both. Yeah. Right, Tempest. Interesting. Do we hit our own units? Normal strength attack. Damage to 2 adjacent enemies going clockwise from target. 2 adjacent enemies going clockwise from target. Right? So we want this. Are we... Yes? How do we select it? I'm confused. This just worked last time. Maybe because we have allies around us? Is there a help? What if we attack? Okay, we could definitely crush whoever we want to target. But I want to do this. Oops, resume. Okay, let's... maybe it just won't let us, or maybe we've got to be facing a certain way. I'm kind of at a loss. Let's take out that guy up there. Interesting. That's not who I thought I was going to attack. He is doing rough. Stonewall. Okay. I see. I could check all my actions here. Yikes. I see. So what I should be doing with this guy is just going Stonewall. And he's just going to sponge damage. Right? That's going to force him to come around and attack somebody else. Nice. Let's get over here. We have no willpower left. That's okay. Yes, that's what we want to do. Oh, the little axe makes it look bad. Interesting maneuver. I didn't know that was an ability. So we've got that there. How do we change? Dude, we were doing so good last time. I just don't know how we're going to attack the people that we're attacking, right? Who is moving? It is this guy. Oh, such a dingus. Okay, so I forgot that we had to use the directional pad. I was trying to use the left analog stick this whole time. Okay, so what do we got here? Shield banger. He is... Okay, now we use the left analog. I was just talking about how intuitive this whole system was supposed to be. We can take him out, or we can basically stop this guy. I can only put one on there. Yeah. Let's just hit this guy. We don't need to put any extra juice on that. So that leaves 2 guys left to fight. What are we doing here? So, Let us move here. We're gonna smoke this guy for 12 damage. Just get stomped into the floor. Okay, Eric's gonna take a hit that he didn't need to take. That's fine. Okay. Let's hit him and try and just crush his shield. And then Eric can hit. Actually, you know what? Eric's gonna move and make way for the Warhawk to come in here. Not that we really need it. And nice. Yeah, let's put some extra renown on that just for the disrespect, hey? All about the disrespect. The foes lie dying in their own blood. Defeat an enemy with a warden. Gotcha. Ready for promotion. Sweet. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hall's window into the bay. Ah, that should do nicely. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Fognir. No, that was Eric's voice, wasn't it? Next for Varl kingship, last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. I see what I deal with all day long. Makes things a little more... Things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. He's getting a little bit of an extra like British splash onto it, hey? Welcome to the show where we have migrating accents. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? Well, that depends. If you happen to stall our guest down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and the Valgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Well, that fight took a little longer than it should have. I could have sped through that a bit more, but we're 2023, we're trying to pace ourselves and have a good time. It's Wagner. A familiar Varl steps into the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version trampling the halls of Grofheim, abundant with purpose. Heck yeah, look at that hair. God, Zubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old. And if there is Wagner, there must be Hakon. Hakon? Hakon. Oops. Oh, cool. We can kind of move the camera around ourselves. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks. At what age do you lose your sense of shame? Jorunder demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arberong. Butcher every single one of these names, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay. Sails still fluttering. Golden wolf head emblazoned on the red. The king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know Scrivener? We visit his capital. He visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Hold on. Flip over to him. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grolfheim. I have the distinct feeling I finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I think a week away. Let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What's he trying to say? What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Mogar? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mogar. Guess I'm off to find Mogar. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, spanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. Spends his time pulling the legs off spiders. That's not psychopathic. I don't know what is. Wariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself, what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Nice. So it is the either or, right? Great Hall. Okay, no, we've just got some dialogue. We can mosey around and then move on. Yeah, let's chat with Hakon here. Hakon. Hakon? Hakon sounds like coughing, and Hakon sounds more like a name to me. Scrivener. You find Hakon in a mead house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon. Vognir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the... Vognir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. Okay, I read that right. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only live as long as a yawk's fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through the dredge at Vognir's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. This kind of feels like a visual novel more than it does like a tactical game, hey? Let's check this guy out here. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes. You with Vognir? I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Vognir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? He records history. I guess he's a scribe, isn't he? I have a habit of recording history. A Varl historian. Aha! Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it through the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ingracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality mostly. Vognir came to our capital in Arberang, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men in Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damned cold up here. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. I'm falling apart. I might have to call the episode here and just like lie down for a hot second. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Well, folks, I think we're going to call it there. My dyslexia is settling in, and this is a reading-heavy game. So I might take a few seconds to just recoup and learn to read again. I might hop into the menu. I saw something about leveling up characters with renown and somebody being ready for promotion. I don't see how that's... Oh, toggle. Like how that's going to work, right? We can click around, but there's not a whole lot I can do. Maybe until I leave the city, we don't really have the ability to level up. So we'll probably get into that next episode too. So hang tight. All right, but hey, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned next time as I try to one-up how bad today's intro was, I guess. It's cool. Thanks for watching. Take care. Love you guys. Bye. I need coffee. I'm dying over here. I'm dying. I'm crying and I'm dying.